So right now we are here at the SBI Business Meet 2021, an interactive program between the MSME customers, branch manager Itanagar, MSME branch manager and also chartered accountant from the SBI Guwahati regarding filing a GST and tax on land, automobiles and business with over 20 participants from micro, small, medium enterprise customers. Here's a report of the program. Purpose of this meeting, especially for the MSME customers and interactive program?
Okay, today we had conducted SBI SME Business Meet. This was the first edition, in fact, 2021. This concept has arisen because we have a special branch to cater to SME business. There is no personal loan or housing loan. It is only catering to SME business loan segment, and the two from a particular amount. Say if the loan amount goes above 50 lakh. So now to have an interaction, to have since there are a lot of laws are changing with relate to income tax as well as the GST. That is income tax direct tax and GST indirect tax. These two laws have been changing quite rapidly, and it is already getting implemented over all of India. So now there are changes. Now we are tribal people here in Arunachal. We have certain exemptions, but even after having an exemptions, we have other rules to comply with. We are not liable to pay tax, but we are liable to pay the return, file the income tax return. So with regard to this and with regard to GST payment and what is the demand that we bankers at the minimum need to process a loan, to discuss that we had invited a special guest from Guwahati, Chartered Accountant Mr. P. Gagar, and we had a discussion about it today.
So sir, is there any business opportunities for the local entrepreneurs?
Yes, that was the bottom line today, because after the discussion it was realized that the major customers that the valued customer that had attended today, they are they are already streamlined in this department. So it will be more beneficial if down the line, there will be better bookkeeping and better chartered accountant counseling. It will benefit the local entrepreneurs here.
Okay. So if I'm not wrong, the loans are given for the government service?
Yes, there are different categories of loan. One is if you are in a confirmed government service, they come under personal loan department. Now we today in our department, we are from SME department. Now here most of the applicants, they are entrepreneurs. The entrepreneurs with their own startup business. If somebody wants to start up a manufacturing plant for a plastic packaged drinking water, or if he wants to start up for any commodity that is not available locally here. For example, the Syntex water tank drum. So if they manufacture locally here, we call them entrepreneurs. So this was for them, not for the government employees.
So what about the students who are actually interested in?
So there are different ways. Those who are interested, there are different avenues through which he can learn about entrepreneurship. The first thing is there are different government government departments themselves who teach us about entrepreneurship. Then once they are through and they decide on what activity or what exact business they want to venture into. So based on that, they will come to us, and based on the plan they have, then we'll interview them, and if we find that the plan is good, then we'll suggest them under different guidelines. For example, there is one scheme called Deen Dayal Upadhyay, DDUSY. The full form is Deen Dayal Upadhyay Swavalamban Yojana, which is very beneficial, and it's a big success as of now. It's, I think, third year into the edition, and it had come out in 2019, I think. It's a state government and state bank collaboration. So there, most of the young entrepreneurs, they are getting benefited, where there is an element of subsidy also from government, about 40%. Then there is bank loan up to 30 to almost 50%, and a promoter contribution also. There, any startup can apply.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Sir, is there anything you would like to add?
Not much actually, because this was a focus group. our main idea was to take home the basic idea of IT return and GST and its importance in banking in the coming months or years. So that was the main idea, and I think it has we have benefited a lot from the discussion and also from the feedback from the customers.
About today's program on the tax and GST, what new plans have outcome from the meeting?
Actually, this income tax law, there is a constant change to reduce the concealment of income, to reduce the black money in India circulating, especially through the tribal people, making them conduit. So to stop that, government is constantly changing the law, which requires filing of returns by the local people after meeting certain conditions. Although they are exempt from tax, but they have to comply the income tax law and file the returns. Some people, not all. So there are conditions. So this is just to stop the black money circulation in India and then to make the people compliant so that they follow the income tax rules, the GST rules, and they understand how to do the business. Because once they understand the taxation, they can understand how the business works. That is the thing. And the State Bank of India has organized this program for the benefit of the local entrepreneurs so that they understand this, how the business should be done, the tax element involved in the business, how they should pay, when they should pay, and how to manage the financial planning, their business, how they can manage. This is the things.
So do you think there is a less awareness from the SBI about the tax and GST thing?
Actually, SBI is not the proper authority to give awareness on the tax or GST.
Yeah.
It is the other trade organizations or the local bodies, the trade organization, they should create the awareness. Or the professional organization like Institute of Chartered Accountant, Tax Bar Association, they should create awareness. Mainly the trade bodies should do that. SBI is okay, SBI is doing business, they want people to comply the rules and regulations. This is the step taken by them so that people can understand. I would like to just say that people of Arunachal are first generation entrepreneurs, so they really need to learn financial literacy so that they can do proper business, and for that they should gradually start understanding. If not, they should visit a proper consultant, understand things and do it properly so that they don't lose money suddenly and because of notices coming from the various income tax or GST department, and suddenly their business stops because sudden liability with interest penalty, that creates problem. So I'll request the Arunachal entrepreneurs to comply with the rules, and when they start the business, they should constantly consult the consultant, proper consultant. Thank you.
Also mentioned about the consultants during this meeting. Some people have also took out that there is very few consultants here.
I agree. There are few consultants in here in this region because the local people are not taking up the chartered accountancy course or taxation course. So whoever consultants are working here, they are all coming from outside. They have a higher cost of their operation. They have to bring.
We are तो मगर just setup कर रहे थे हम लोग, तो setup कर रहे थे क्योंकि बैंक का idea
accounts. So the consultants have to maintain proper books of accounts. That take more time. So the people here should also understand that
SME customer meet regarding after pandemic, whatever the financial support we can provide to our customer.
But but of course there is always black sheep in every community. So this may be the fact. Thank you.
This is simple. Our time to time customer SME customer meet regarding after pandemic, whatever the financial support we can provide to our customer. That's why we call our customer as well as a financial advisor, so that particular CA, so that they can explain about the taxation, GST. So it is make a very easy to finance and maintain their account, and we explained that how to carry on their business, how we can grow the business in the Arunachal, particular MSME sector. We seek the help from our upcoming businessmen, how we can support them, how consultant has guided them regarding your tax complicacy, everything. So it is a 1 hour regular meet, and we exchange our view.
So since it was an interactive program, one of the customers has also complained about the manners of the bank staffs. So
This is not so much complaint. We investigate the matter and we find out any solution. If any such type of incident happen, definitely we take action.
okay. So what about the ATMs in Itanagar capital region?
It is
Most of
sufficient.
them are not functional.
No, most of the ATMs are functioning here, and the case is adequately loaded. Sufficient case available in the Arunachal. Uptime is also good, but sometimes due to a connectivity problem or power problem, it is down.
So what about the ATM doors and
It is now, madam, little bit support required from the customer side as well as society. We are making the door. The door is simply broken at the night, and apart from that, somebody make dirty. We are trying our level best to maintain all these things. Again, we improve this position. But regarding uptime and the disbursement of payment, there is no problem at all. And sufficient number of ATM is there.
so lastly anything you would like to say to the customers of this?
Nothing. If any problem, financial problem, they meet to customer, we are ready to provide the support in terms of deposit, in terms of advance, in terms of other facilities which are required.